Hello, Professor. My name is Sadiksha Rao, and my aim is to launch a small business in Canada that specializes in both Indian and Western bridal apparel. With over a decade of professional experience in fashion design and managerial roles, I bring a strong foundation in creative leadership, customer service, and trend forecasting. My vision is for my business to create a unique shopping experience that combines both tradition with modern elegance. So, according to my Indigo assessment, my key strengths include creativity and innovation, futuristic thinking, and decision making. My creativity allows me to conceptualize fresh marketable designs, while futuristic thinking helps me anticipate changes in bridal trends and customer expectations. My strong decision making ability empowers me to make strategic choices under pressure, such as curating collections, managing supplier relationships, and setting up efficient workflows. Moving on to the DISC profile, which indicates high level of dominance and compliance, suggests that I am both result driven and detail oriented. And these traits are beneficial for balancing creative pursuits with business discipline. Now, moving on to the areas that need improvement. Despite these strengths, I recognize that I need the improvement in three specific areas. My previous Indigo assessment pointed out that I tend to overreact to criticism. These reactions can limit growth, especially when we are working with diverse teams or engaging with customer feedback. I also scored low in influencing, which affects how persuasive I am. Um, while motivating staff or pitching my brand ideas or story to the customers. Finally, a narrow circle of collaborators may have restricted the diverse input. Now, moving on to the personalized plans for improvement. To become more open to feedback, I have started practicing active listening during team discussions and avoiding defensiveness when I receive critique. I also consider taking mistakes as learning opportunities and focus on tracking small wins to build resilience. To boost my persuasive communication, I plan to attend workshops and practice storytelling methods. Visual storytelling, for example, is vital in connecting emotionally with bridal clients. I will also participate elevator pitches to better convey my business's unique value. Lastly, I aim to increase my team diversity in hiring collaboration. This aligns with my business concept, which celebrates both Indian and Western fashion aesthetics. Now, moving on to the leadership skills, managerial skills, and evaluation. My current Indigo report indicates that I have shifted from a more harmony and selfless driven leadership style to one driven by intentionality and command. While my earlier self was more nurturing and support oriented, my newer assessment shows a leader who is strategic, assertive, and deeply motivated by purpose. This evolution reflects my MBA journey, where I have embraced leadership responsibilities more confidently. For my business, this means that I can take charge, delegate, and set boundaries to attain goals for the team. My current style aligns with transformational leadership. Secondly, I highly scored in receptive and intellectual. These characteristics support my managerial decision making and reflects a willingness to adopt new business tools. It can be AI powered inventory system or customer experience software. As a fashion entrepreneur, I intend to brand both myself and the boutique around values of inclusivity and elegance, ethical sourcing, and customer personalization. These are not just aspirational goals, but also stem from my consistent high score in creativity and forward thinking for my personal brand. I will showcase leadership through visibility, like hosting styling events, collaborating with designers, and maintaining a strong social media presence where I engage directly with the customers and my peers. Reflection and changes over time. Comparing my old and new Indigo reports, one clear shift was in my drivers. Earlier, I was more guided by harmonious and self motivators, placing high emphasis on emotional balance and team well being. But today, my scores were high in commanding and intentional, showing that now I prioritize influence, strategy, and purposeful collaboration more. Another shift is in my intellectual drive. Initially, it was more instinctive. but now I score high in intellectual, which suggests that I have stronger focus on seeking new knowledge and expertise. This transition reflects the practical exposure that I have had through the MBA program. My soft skills I have also expanded. Conflict management and teamwork are now among top competencies. Through my Indigo assessment and MBA journey, I have become more intentional in my goals. This will help me build a sustainable brand in the competitive Canadian market. I now also feel better equipped to manage both people and processes while still nurturing creativity and innovation. Lastly, I would like to share my favorite quote from my favorite designer, Donatella Versace. And she says, "You have to stay true to your heritage. That's what your brand is about. But you also have to evolve." And that's what we are doing through these Indigo assessments. So thank you for the opportunity. Have a great day.